so there's not much left here. As you can see here, can't miss that one, can you? Well, what's happened is the roof hasn't been built properly and put together, so the tiles weren't in alignment at the ridges. Some of them weren't even put in properly, some of them were upside down, backwards, whichever way you want to look at it. And obviously the leak, because I'm pretty sure they weren't down. I'm going to have to go, when I get back I'll have to have a look at the video. I think one of them was kind of, I've took the other one down, but we've got a guest living up there somewhere. I can hear it when I came in here last night. There's put a light bulb in here because it's really dark, you can't see without a light in it. The boys have been, we're on their third, fourth trip I think, doing their clearing everything out for us. I've been giving them a hand, so we've had a bit of a joke and a bit of a laugh. I've had to use Google to make my punchlines for me, which it worked anyway. Maybe it said something completely bloody different, but who knows, eh? Look at the state of that. So this was covered up to this high with clothes. We didn't even know what was here. You couldn't see that there was any sort of bed there, but obviously it's been dripping through here from the valley because the plates are flat and blocked, and it's basically just pouring down and then coming through here in a heavy downpour. Later on today I should be up on the roof. We're supposed to be getting a 45-degree heat wave, so not entirely happy with that, but we'll see. Right, the boys are on the way back now. I can hear their little, oh no, that's not them, some other kids on a moped. But it's hot today. Started off the morning, it was at 27 degrees at 9 o'clock. By 11:15 it was 35 degrees. So we're forecasted in for temperatures above 40 degrees today. And over the next 3 days, I've been washing my hands, and you can tell my hands have been dirty, but there's a lot of bleach in here and a little bit of soap, so it stings when you touch it, but yeah. And I did the washing today. You know, good boy. So we've got, I was up on the roof the other night fixing some of the problems with the roof. I've got the summer kitchen roof to do. I was up on the main house roof. About 5 tiles were broken up there. I broke one just as I was finishing off, so I need to go back up there again. The summer kitchen roof is relatively bad, although there's actually no leaks through. Obviously you can see, I can't even see my screen, I can see mine. So you've got a ridge off. We need to tidy up this inside edge, and we could do with going up and doing the flashing on both the 2 chimneys. Need doing and checking over. It was mainly a problem caused by dirt build-up in the valleys there. That's causing the leak in the kitchen. I can't tell what you can see and what you can't see. So yeah, getting there slowly. The boys were over again helping me get rid of a load of rubbish. So once we get somewhere through something or other, our main concern actually is, as you can see, we've got a completely rotten beam there, and the purlins which run over are actually sat on the edge of the house roof. So here we are inside the foyer of the summer kitchen. Basement's down there, lovely clean light switch. I've just swept up the floor a little bit in here. I need to start moving all this stuff out. We've got part of the floor swept, just cleaning up and bagging up rubbish, and then I can move the table. But we can actually walk around in this room now. So the floor's not particularly good in here, it's unlevel, and we have got some rock there. But obviously this isn't looking too clever. and all of that. So we'll probably end up, well, I'll end up having to check this timber, and we'll probably end up maybe taking off the false ceiling, but it doesn't look nice where you've got the runners that to level off the where you got the runners to level off the joists, because obviously the joists are not straight, so you centre off the centre off. And these windows, I was there and I was like, oh, can open them. Only fortunately there is a hinge. Are these nails? No. I can't work out how to open it. I can't really see. Just having glasses on just completely blinds me. But I pushed that. Let's go inside on the other side and see if they can actually be pushed open. Be nice to open it out a bit. No, that ain't gonna move. Not quite sure why they've done that. Maybe it was just open or something. But stand here. You can see. So that's what, 3.5 meters or so along from the corner across the wall, and then another just under 3. So I mean, they usually say that the electrics are extension cables. This is an extension cable, off an extension cable with an extended cable off an extension, where it's combined into an extension and then the other extension, and well, yeah, don't know what that is. But yeah, it's just extension off extension. Even the light comes off an extension. So it's a really old way of wiring, and I can't really remember how you do it. But it'll be something to look at in the long distant future. But it's getting a rewire anyway. There is no way I'd want anyone touching the electrics in these places. You know, it's one of those ones where you poke the switch and jump back out of the way. So this is how far I've got so far. I've took all the crap out of the sink, and believe it or not, I've had a scrubbing brush on that sink. There's just so much to dig through. It's been you know, you start one thing and then you find the next job and the next job, and you're jumping from one thing to another thing and then going back through because you can't do something at such and such. But it's been it's a hard task to dig through. I mean, I want to clear this off. The amount of dirt on this floor for a house that's been empty for just 2 years, it doesn't look like it's been cleaned in, like, you know, 20. And we know when he died was in 2023. And there's documents here dated 2021. So yeah, so someone was here and then they left, and there's these two people. That's the grandma there. Oh, there's the funeral picture, look. Grandma and granddad. I can't really work out who that is in that picture. It's because I can't really. Oh yeah, it's the mother. I met her. Yeah, getting there slowly but surely, and then we take it down to the first fix. I think, you know, there's stuff like this, and the door frames, and the doors, and the electrics, and the windows, and the dirt. Yeah, the list is quite a long one. Salt, sugar, don't know. So they've got quite a lot of herbs and spices. Pepper, I think. Milk. I'm not sure what the other one is. Oh, maybe that's salt. I think that, yeah, koa. salt. So that's salt there. Not so salty on the top there. As the animals didn't eat all of that. We've got like corn on the cob here at the back. The old Nescafe. So put a lid on that before that gets spilt. And they've got, where we would normally fix these to the wall, they nail things in and put the rings up. I need to go and find some padlocks. That's one thing that I can't find at the moment, so I'm going to hopefully find a shop what's got padlocks in. Oh, what we're collecting up, all the stuff. We've got this to do under here. I'll remove the table. I just wanted to clear here so I can put the table there. So the table I'll put there. Well, further in that corner, I think, because I want to be able to get to this bit of roof and this range pipe, the chimney pipe for it. Ideally though, I want this out of this corner. It's completely useless there. It'd be quite nice in the corner, but what we said when we were planning the kitchen